Hey Lego fans, welcome to another edition of this old Lego brick. Today I have a full city update, but before I get to that, I have a couple of announcements that I want to share with you. So let's start with that. As my channel grows, I'm going to experiment, try a few different things to see what clicks and what doesn't, see what you like and what you don't like, so I can give a bit of variety to my channel. First, I went to the minifigs in my town to see what they thought would add some, spice to the channel. And one of the suggestions was to do reviews on Lego sets. I'm kind of hesitant to do reviews. There's so many other channels that do them and do them very well that I don't think I could even begin to kind of compete with their subscribers. I mean, I subscribe to their channels, so I mean, I was really hesitant. But my son had just recently built the Lego Spaceport, and Bruce,
Hey, what's up?
was eager to, show it off. You know, he was really excited about it. He thought he can give a good review. I mean, he does know about spaceships after all. I mean, he is an astronaut. So I thought I'd give him a go, but then that's when the trouble started. Benny heard that Bruce was going to do a review on the spaceport set, and he really begged and pleaded, and I mean, how can I say no to that face? So if you're interested in seeing Benny give a review of the Spaceport Lego set from the City line, it's an older set, I know, but if you want to, it's at the end of the video. I'm not putting it in the front of the video because I'm eager to get to the city update. A lot has happened. But if you're interested, then stay till the end, and I hope you enjoy it. Benny was really pleased with it. To tell you the truth, I'm not so much. It hasn't convinced me to do Lego reviews yet, and I still don't think I'm going to tackle that beast. But anyway, let's get to the city update. Come on. Oh, I had two things to talk to you about. You may or may not know, but I have edged over 500 subscribers. That's a big milestone for me. I'm really pleased with it. I want to do something very special, and I have something in mind, but I'm not going to tell you today about it. I'm going to actually tell you tomorrow about it. So look for that video. It will be in your newsfeed if you subscribe to me. So hang in there, and I'll talk to you tomorrow about it. All right, now let's go. I finally have 4 lights in the subway now. Brightens things up a bit. And I'm also replacing the pylons with brick built pylons. Here's the newsstand right above the subway entrance. Nothing's changed here. Here is the modified Spider-Man Battle Bridge set. Right there is the Japanese Sushi restaurant and dojo, right next to my MOC police station. I have a video detailing both of those buildings and their interiors. And from this vantage point, we can see that I moved the brick bank a little bit. And I'll show you how I did that in just a moment. And there's my MOC music studio, right next to the fire brigade set. A lot happening down there. But more importantly, I have another elevated section, and it is my Palace Cinema. I decided to put the Palace Cinema here, so I think the Asian theme would go right nicely next to the sushi restaurant. Give it a bit of a Chinatown feel, though this is a Japanese restaurant, not a Chinese one. There's a little bustle of activity. Let me show you what's happening underneath.
Beneath the Palace Cinema, I am constructing a hotbed of activity, so to speak. It's going to be an underground lava lake for my power miners and my volcano researchers, and they're going to be beset by lava monsters emerging from the lake. These aren't the exact placements of them. This is just, I'm just sticking them here until I can keep track of them. But there you go. Stay tuned.
Also beneath the Palace Cinema section, if you were to go down that manhole, it would come and bring you down to here. A little vignette detailing when Bilbo Baggins meets Gollum for the first time. And you can see the ring in the background. And you can even, with a little twist, reveal that ring. Or hide it from view. I plan on getting a little bit of a light here to accentuate it just a little bit. I still need some pieces as well, but right now I'm calling it finished. And then next to the Hobbit vignette, I have another little one, the naturalist Bigfoot taking a photograph of a eagle's nest of sorts, and the hapless hiker that comes across him. And this vignette is on the side of my sloped road that connects my elevated section to my lower portion of the town. So it's nicely evened up when I got my pieces in. However, I did need some more adjusting. And when things were finally said and done, there are a few gaps that I want to eliminate, but I'll work on that as the time comes. I added some profile bricks here, or brick bricks, and changed up the eggs a little bit. I'm still working on this sign, but it's good for now. And then above that, there's an Apple advertisement, Apple billboard. And right next to the slope road, I have my mom and pop's grocery store and apartments above. I'm still working on those. It's one of my earliest MOCs. I'm just renovating it a little bit, and I still need some pieces, as you can see. And I have another blank space here, as well as a gap for more bricks to fill that up. And it's right next to the assembly square. I don't know if I'm going to elevate it or keep in the lower portion of the town. I'm not sure which buildings are going to go where. Right now, this is where it's at. I'm starting to fill it up with minifigures. She's adjusting her lipstick in the window. And here we have Ponch and John. Do you remember the old Chips show from the 70s? They're cruising around. She's about to make a delivery. And there is the pizza restaurant and comic book / arcade shop. Both are MOCs of mine. As well as the bike shop here. This is sort of like a, I wouldn't say it's a MOC, I would say more it's a modified version of the bike cafe set. With a pair of spiral stairs leading to the entrance to the second floor apartment. And if you watch old Bricktown news, some other videos on my channel, they have reprogrammed the micromanagers to dust the city by executive order of President Business. Haven't did much work on my mock hospital. Just gathering a few pieces to do the next floor. And it is next to the Avengers Tower, the Stark Tower. Some of these buildings are not in their final resting place. I'm just playing around with them. But I definitely like the views from the elevated portion to the lower portion. It gives it much needed characteristic and depth. So I might do another sloped road here, maybe a longer one. But see, I want to get access to the interior of the Ghostbusters headquarters. There's no point to have that baby and not be able to open it up and play inside of it. All right, let's take a look at the other side. Over here we have the brick bank. I've moved it quite easily, and I'll show you how in just a few moments, but I want to show you first that I have finished my modified octane gas station set. So it is ready to go. I'm going to make a video on it soon to showcase the details and its interior. You can see the bathrooms over there. And I'm not finished with this building yet. It's a little awkward. The modified cafe set and expanded deli building. I'll give a closer look at that in just a moment. But before I do, I wanted to show you how I move my town around. And I'll show you here, right here with the gas station. Okay, you ready? It's really easy. There we go. I just slide it out. This entire section, as with all the sections here, are contained on one large gray base plate. I just slide it around wherever I need to, especially this corner section here. I can just slide it out and move it to wherever I want to move it. The elevated sections are built the same way, and the tops can actually come off. And so these are modular as well. So if I like if I want to switch the top here to the top of the police station, I can do that as well. House party! And, Let me also show you a closer look at the Irish Travelers Camp. Back behind the music studio and the fire brigade, as well as these rows of brown stone houses, is my Irish Travelers Camp and Junkyard. I do have a video detailing this much closer, but I did add something to it since that video. You can see a lucky boy has found a genie. So hopefully he won't be staying there much longer. And there's just a blank empty section. I've just got a couple construction vehicles to fill it up now. I don't know what exactly I'll put here. And I will put a street access to the camp. And there's also another access right here behind the gas station. Need some pieces in the back. I'm still in the process of changing out the light gray with the dark gray for the sidewalks in the back. I've decided to keep that area kind of green, put some picket fences behind it, maybe a bit of the cement there, but for the most part, it's fine right where it's at. Did move the construction set over there just so I can get access to some of the other buildings that I'm working on, the interiors. And of course, the canal needs to be expanded. I plan to expand this canal area down the middle of the city or the town. So everything is a little disorganized. It's almost like, I don't know, organized chaos, I suppose. Here's another look. The lower section of the city. This is really not accessible without shifting a few buildings around. I do want to move the table out from the back wall here so you can walk around the entire city as I had it before when it was much smaller, but as it has grown and I started to elevate it, it's kind of moved out beyond the reach. One of the things I want to do is have the kids play with it when they want to, or me play with them. There's Mayo Brick Band's limousine and a couple of starlets heading in for the movie. And making a few additions to the assembly square. Paved the topmost portion of this section here. Added a few more cooking utensils. I'm going to add a few more minifigs there, enjoying some lobster thermidor, courtesy of Batman. Okay, let me give you a quick overview before we get to Benny's review of the Lego City Spaceport set. I wanted to leave you with an overview of the town. And hopefully next update I'll have a little bit more. So until next time, please like, subscribe, leave a comment below. I try to respond to all of them. In fact, I think I have. So I'd like to hear from you. And go ahead.
Happy building.
Happy building. All right. Take care. All right, Penny, before you start this review of this set, there's a couple guidelines. Some things that I've seen other reviewers do, so this is some good, solid advice. So can you just listen to me for a second before you dive in?
Sure, sock it to me.
First, you gotta make sure you look at the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they give the name of the set.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense.
In addition to the set name, they also give the product identity number that is also found on the front of the box.
Yeah.
Well-established reviewers will also kind of give their thoughts on the product, what they liked about it, what they disliked about it, and I think subscribers might find that pretty important.
Yeah.
Now, do you think those are guidelines that you can follow?
Spaceship. Let me just make sure the camera's situated here and just make sure it's all just right. Yep. Okay. All right. Perfect. A little nervous here. This is a spaceship. Oh, ooh.
Spaceship! 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 Spaceship!
I think it went well. What do you think?
I wouldn't plant my flag and claim it.
Mm-hmm. You're pretty hairy. They let you have beards now?
Yes, they do, Blue Boy.